Come out firing, come out flying.
You got to get on these guys early. Let them know who's in charge of the game and execute.
5 players that have now over 30 points on your team already halfway through the season.
You set the standard. You don't play on anybody else.
All gas, no brakes.
Virginia Tech has never won 8 in a row in program history.
4 seconds, 3 seconds, and the Hokies will walk out of New Jersey on a 7-game win streak.
So let's talk kind of about Denison for them. 17-3 this weekend.
Kazai driving in. They score! The Bronx fall 10-3 to the Virginia Tech Hokies.
He scores! Dynamic duo strikes again. And it goes in!
Taken out. That one fired and they scored.
His shot score! Saved by Cook. Plays the
Got on the wraparound and he scores!
Welcome back to the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. Tonight marks the final of 4 games between Virginia Tech and Liberty. The Hokies split a home-and-home with the Flames opening weekend, taking the first in regulation and dropping the second in a shootout. Just last night, the Flames shut out Virginia Tech 4-0 for Andrew Young's second career shutout in as many weeks. Virginia Tech will look to bounce back tonight without the presence of 2 of their top scorers, Cam Kazai and J.H. Lagas, both of whom are expected to return from injury next weekend against UNC Wilmington. Veteran Captain Peduzzi and his squad will look to step up and fill in the scoring gaps tonight on the top line as the Hokies soul search ahead of the first true test of their resilience this season. Welcome into the Lancerlot Sports Complex. Kyle Bean and Caitlin with you here tonight. Now, Virginia Tech, really a brutal game last night in Lynchburg.
Yeah, I mean, we ended up going to broadcast it from Lynchburg, and it was just rough to watch. Like, just nothing really going on from Virginia Tech's side. Just a lot of going to maybe make a play and then just fizzling out and not doing anything on the ice almost by the goal.
We talked with assistant coach Dave Stanley before the game, and he said the Hokies really just didn't show up. There wasn't much of anything for him going right, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
And, you know, tonight looking to make some adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, the coach even said to us exactly, he was like, the players showed up, but the game stayed in Virginia. Or Virginia Tech. But, like, yeah, adjustments. I'm looking at the lineup right now. The lines have changed a lot since last night, I would say. And they just need to show up today. They need to make the adjustments. They need to get down by the goal and make the play, not just be there.
And you talked about the adjustments on the lines, especially Virginia Tech missing Cam Kazai and J.H. Lagas tonight still. That's a big hit for them.
Yeah, injuries out on the ice are rough. They're big skates to fill. J.H. and Cam both are strong players, and they have a really good chemistry on the ice, especially with other people as well. Right now, I would say the skill isn't lacking on the ice, but a lot of the chemistry between certain teammates are, because they're putting out a lot of freshmen right now, and they're still figuring out how to communicate with their other teammates and become a stronger chemistry.
Well, the Hokies will hope that chemistry finds its way onto the ice tonight in some new jerseys. We got a sneak peek before the game. I think they look really good.
No, I love them. I think definitely top 3 jerseys for Tech, and the ones they've had in the past. If you want to see the sneak peek, you can check it out on our Instagram page. And tune in at 6:30 again to see the full reveal, because they're pretty sick.
Well, you heard it here first from Caitlin. New jerseys and a great game coming up. Join us back here at 6:30. Welcome back to the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. It's game 4 of the season series between the Hokies and the Flames. And boy, look at those nice orange jerseys.
They look great out on the ice. You know, watching them skate in, 4 lineups, just great look. The bright orange, I love them.
And the script on the front too. I'm a big fan of script jerseys personally. I think they're really clean. They might actually be my favorite that the Hokies wear. And meanwhile, Liberty's got their cream jerseys, which I think are my favorite Liberty jerseys too, actually. This is quite the jersey matchup here.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first time seeing Liberty's cream jerseys, and I kind of really like them too. They're really nice.
Got that great design on the front. I love the way the cream goes perfectly with like the navy blue and the bright red.
Yes.
I think it jumps out really well.
Yeah, but maybe New Jersey's brings the Hokies some good luck here in Lancerot, because last night's game was a little rough.
Tough game. You're definitely right, Caitlin. Just not much going the Hokies' way. I mean, the 4-0 shutout, that was Andrew Young's second of his career. He got the first one just 2 weekends ago against Northeastern.
Yeah. And it looks like he's out on the ice again today. So hopefully, for the Hokies' sake, he won't get another one.
90% save percentage, and here we go. Andrew Young did have quite the day yesterday, as that one's ripped from the blue line by Trevor Kellogg. Hokies will send it down low as Liberty tries to chip it out and get it back to Kellogg, who will retreat for Virginia Tech and start the push there. Dumped in by Zach Stewart back behind the goal. And the Flames working up the near side, trying to get this puck clear. Right now it's Nathan Cox, sends it up for a teammate. Anthony Emmy, defended by Kellogg and Tecray. Chips one up off the back glass, and Drew Tecray looking to clear this puck out. The Hokies do get it across, caught up with the linesman there just for a moment. Tecray pushed up against the boards. Virginia Tech with a potential breakaway here. Gavin now hustling after it. He's racing with Dominic Attilis. Tries to send one in front of the net, but just couldn't quite land the pass there to Peduzzi. He was looking for the chip in. Now the captain up the blue line. Defended by Fredericks, has it poked away. Garlod battling Paget for it. Near side, Fredericks is looking for Perham. Couldn't quite land the passes. Now is racing with Attilis once again, takes it away, rips one. Defended well by Young.
You know, we're 2 minutes in here, and we're already seeing a lot of more rough playing from yesterday. Yesterday was just more calm and fast-paced. Today is just physical, physical, physical. I think the Hokies are out for it tonight. The last period last night, there was an iffy call for Virginia Tech for roughing. I wouldn't say I would agree completely with the call, but now they're out for physical.
That was an interesting call, and we talked to assistant coach Dave Stanley before the game, and he was mentioning how the Hokies really need to play their game. They need to play their speed. They need to play their style tonight. And if they can do all those things, they should have a really good shot at today's game. And he mentioned how this is really the first true test for the Hokies as Farmer rips one swallowed up by Virginia Tech. It's Tucker Forrest in the goal. But this is the Hokies' really true first test of their resilience. A really tough loss last night, and he said this is the game where we see what this team's made of. Do they bounce back tonight, or does it get to their head? Do they fall apart a little bit? So tonight's really that test.
Yeah, just a big, watching each other and communicating with each other so they do come back from it. You know, I'm sure the locker room wasn't the best vibes last night, but I know they've had good locker room communication in past weeks. Hopefully they can bring that back today.
It's Matley up in the near side corner looking for his teammate, but pass gets back to the boards. Now the Hokies trying to clear it, can't quite get it as Forrest swallows up that one.
Great save by Forrest. This is his I don't know exactly how many games he's played this season, but here, and he's doing pretty good so far. I know he doesn't want to let down the team today.
92% save percentage on the year. Tucker Forrest, usually the Hokies' Saturday night starter. They typically go with Ian Key on Friday, and they've got Shane Cook back there as well. The Flames here with Luke Russell pushing up the left side. Pass off to the right for nobody. Across the blue line into the zone. They were looking for Attilis there at the blue line, but swung it around the boards instead. Now the near side, Virginia Tech looking to clear. Holding off for a moment, it's Moore, sends it up, and chipped across by Valent, but quickly taken away. Owens on the near side, just got past Moore, centering pass, chipped up and away. The Hokies will clear it all the way back to Andrew Young. He'll pass it to his teammate Cox on the near side. Now Birkencotter looking up ahead for Emmy. It's poked away there, and Virginia Tech on the push. They'll chip it in towards the goal and try to keep this one in the zone. Quickly cleared by the Flames, however. DeVivo on the hunt. As the Flames push it up, it's Emmy on the near side. Takes it in the zone, ripped and knocked away off the knees. Just kept in on the far side by Russell. Tillis battling there as this one pokes all the way back for Martin. He'll chase it down and circle the goal. Liberty looking for a push there. Pass a little bit off to Attilis and over in favor of Virginia Tech. Now up behind the goal line, Attilis battling with Garlock. Chips it across to the center. It's Josh Martin who will chip it down low. Ooh, nice hit there below the goal line, but a whistle on the shot. Let's see who they get. It's going to be Brian Rice, number 2 for the Hokies. Here with 14:53 remaining on the clock. The Flames with a 2-minute power play.
And that was cross-checking for that penalty. You know, I think the Hokies just need to focus on staying out of the box and really being able to guard their goal more. Yesterday, we saw a lot of solid and just almost easy shots for Liberty. The Flames were able to just know where they were on the ice, get there, and have clean shots straight into the goal.
A little bit of action there in the crease. Tucker Forrest had it covered up for a second. They blew the whistle. Puck got loose quickly after that, but the whistle obviously already blown. Get a face-off in the far circle. Turn for the Hokies. Virginia Tech able to knock it all the way back down. That'll kill off a few seconds of the Liberty power play. As Tulo's on the hunt. He's got Hearn along with him, trying to slow down this Liberty push. They take it across the blue line, chip it out behind the goal, and Virginia Tech once again with the clear. Approaching a minute 15 remaining on the power play. Tulo collided for a brief second there with Andrew Young as the Hokies chip it back down thanks to Trevor Kellogg. Young will leave it off for his teammate here with a minute left to go.
You know, we're seeing a lot of great playing right now in this power kill for the Hokies. They're able to get it away from their goal. Just launching it back to the other side of the rink.
Their penalty kill sitting at about 67% this year through the early part of the season. Here with 35 seconds left now on Brian Rice's penalty. just across the blue line, and Tulo tried to chip it away, kept in by the Flames. It's Paget on the near side. He swings it back to Paget, rips one, knocked up and away by Forrest. The Flames will keep it in here with 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Paget now near side, ripped once again, and Forrest eats that one up. $13 left for Brian Rice here in the sin bin. Certainly eager to get out quickly here with 13:06 remaining on the clock. 10 seconds left as the Hokies look to clear it once again. It's Gavin Peduzzi to chip it down and away. Young, and out comes Brian Rice. Near side, Flames. Great pass by Paget to Fredericks. Can't quite land the shot. Just held up at the blue line just long enough. But Liberty will have to retreat and set things back up with Dominic Attilis. Chipped out to center ice. McLeod circles around, knocks it back behind the goal. Retrieved by Now. Pushed up against the boards by Attilis. He's got Garlock right there behind him in front of the net. He's looking for the pass. Valent now takes it behind the net himself. Swings it around the boards. And Liberty able to clear. Caleb Burchett knocked it down low for Birkencotter. Few hits there. Pass off the boards. Went awry to Patak. He'll go back and recover. See what that whistle was for.
There seemed to be a little bit of a tussle back by the goal when the puck was already gone.
There'll be a penalty on Birkencotter. So it's a 2-minute power play for the Hokies now. Looking to get the advantage on the scoreboard here with 11:52 remaining.
You know, last night Hokies were not able to get a single goal on the 3 power plays they had. Hopefully they're trying to come back from that tonight.
Peduzzi near side. Rips one through traffic. Had it knocked away, and the Flames cleared all the way back. Minute 45 on Birkencotter's penalty as the Hokies set up the push. Chip it to the near side for Now. Takes it across and down low at the goal line. There's one thing assistant coach Dave Stanley said before the game. The Hokies trying to have multiple ways to run their power play this season. In case a team is able to shut down one, they've got another one to run to. They go to Peduzzi a lot on the wings, but trying to run it down low on occasion. Seems like that's what they're doing a little bit here tonight. Caught up in the corner. Now and Garlock both there. It's knocked away and Russell bat it back. Nice pass up to Now right at the blue line. Takes it himself and off the blockers of Young. Out to Peduzzi. Here on the near side wing, rips one. He was looking for the 5-hole. Knocked out to Hearn, excuse me. And down low to the far corner. Virginia Tech definitely running a little bit lower on the power play here tonight. 25 seconds remaining for Birkencotter in the box. Ooh, the Flames just get it through the gap up at the point. Hearn looking to bat this one back through. Liberty will bring on a fresh pair of legs as Russell heads off the ice. Tulo trying to dance around Nathan Cox. It's knocked up into the corner, and out comes Birkencotter. We're back to full strength.
Hokies, again, just not being able to make that play right in front of the goal tonight on their first power, hopefully for too many more power plays to come. But just being able to make that play is what's going to need to come through.
Sullivan ripped one for the point, and we've got another whistle. Looks like they're grabbing Tulo to the box. So quickly shifting in Liberty's favor now with the power play. As Tulo heads in for 2 minutes. He's not happy about that one.
That penalty looks like it's going to be cross-checking on Tulo. He's not looking happy down in that box.
Liberty getting loud from the bench, banging the sticks. Here with the man up. Paget, near side corner, up top to Cox. Swings his way to the point, shoots one through, and glove there by Tucker Forrest.
Another great save by Tucker Forrest here out on the ice tonight. Virginia Tech just looking to cover their goalie more than they did last night.
Face off on the near circle. Paget there for the Flames. Wins the face-off for Liberty, and now it's Cox at the point. Rips one off the post. Somehow Forrest kicked it away with the right leg. Oh my goodness.
Great save by him again.
Could hear that one ring through the stadium as, wow, DeCray just ripped one right past the linesman's head to clear it down low. Cox will set up behind the Flames goal. Here with 1:15 remaining on the power play. Takes it up to center ice himself before handing off to Perham. And now a few fresh legs. Ripped by Paget, knocked away. Kept in by Emmy. Sends it down to the near side corner.
Tulo in the box yelling at the refs again. Just a lot going on down there with 48 seconds left in his penalty.
Perham hesitated and ripped it wide to the right. Now it's Emmy at the point. Knocked away. Vidal, Emmy. Swings it back to Vidal and was looking for it down low to Glenn Farmer. One of the talented freshmen on this Liberty squad. Leads the team in points as that one's knocked away from Perham. Hokies chipped it up and knocked into the netting, so we'll get a whistle here. 20 seconds remaining for Tulo in the box.
Hokies really keeping up their power kill right now, keeping the puck not nearly away from Tucker right now, but just guarding a little more.
Seems like they're playing a bit more of a complete game than last night. They've got the effort here tonight. Cox from the circle, gloved by Forrest once again.
Another great save by Forrest Tucker, or Tucker Forrest, sorry. And he's just really been paying attention in the first period here for this game. He doesn't want to make any mistakes. He doesn't want Liberty to score any goals tonight.
Paget took the face off from Hearn. That one knocked away. Paget ripped and back into the boards. Looking for the centering pass and knocked away to the corner once again. Now Paget once again from the circle, and that one's tipped up and in by Fredericks.
Again, the Flames just being able to get in position right in front of the goal and have the quick pass and easy, solid goals from communicating with each other while they're on the ice.
Flames with a big goal right at the end of the power play. Cooper Fredericks able to tip it in. Makes it 1-0 in favor of the Flames. Hokies were shut out last night. And now it's a 1-0 game here on home ice.
And that's going to be Frederick's second goal of the season here.
Attack battling there with Tyler Gordon. And I believe that'll be an offsides call for the Hokies. We'll bring it back to the neutral zone for a face-off. Far side as the Hokies dump it in down low. Wachtel battling for it, and Flames chipped up off the glass, and that's an icing for them instead. So we'll bring it right back to the left side.
I think Virginia Tech going into this game, like, you could definitely tell they're fully here tonight compared to last night. Last night the game started off almost slow, kind of, with Liberty just coming out of the gate and scoring, I'm pretty sure 2 goals in the first period, but Virginia Tech really holding them back now with them only having 1 goal at the last second of the power play.
They had a few quality shots on the power play tonight, just not able to get any past Young. Dancing on the far side, defended well by McLeod, and that one knocked away by Forrest. There's a Liberty player down on the ice as DeVivo powers across the blue line. Tried to leave it back for Zach Stewart. Back below the goal line. A couple quality opportunities there in the loose puck, but no one able to knock it through. Rice rips from the blue line once again. Now Liberty recovering out at center ice. Emmy just chipped it into the Hokies bench.
Just Young there being able to be a part of the play and pushing the puck away from his goal, knowing his teammates are going to be there and take it away with him.
It was a really good scoring opportunity for Virginia Tech. There were just a few too many people there crowded in front of the net. The puck got lost in the sea for a second. Liberty will chip it in down low, and the Hokies looking to bat it out. Far side, Emmy will take it back across himself. Nate Cox near side, chipped over by Emmy and knocked away by Forrest. The Hokies recovering and looking for a push of their own, but quickly sent back in by the Flames. Both teams have done a solid job. They've had a couple of long possessions apiece. The Flames, the only team to convert on the power play so far, however. Battle for it down low, too low. Lanigan's down there, Ewan Andrews down there as well. Just trying to get that puck free, too low. Right there next to the net, Emmy tried to look for the pass, knocked away. Lanigan keeps it in right at the blue line on the near side. Loose puck right in front of the net and covered up by Young.
Oh, looks like there's a little tussle back down there. Them pushing Tulo away from their goalie.
Here with about 5 minutes remaining in the first period. The Hokies still trailing by 1 on home ice. They haven't held a lead since West Virginia last weekend. Garlock was knocked down below the goal line. Looking for Gavin now to his left. Now Matley tries to backhand one through. Knocked away by Forrest, and Virginia Tech settling in. Cray will bat it up. Chipped in by Garlock. And recovered by Young. He'll leave it off for his teammate. The Hokies putting pressure down low thanks to Peduzzi. It's Cray at the blue line. Swings it back around the boards. Now recovers right at the goal line, and Garlock down behind the net. They look up top, and that one not able to be kept in by Virginia Tech. It was just lost by Moore. Peduzzi, near side, now in the circle, rips one off the blockers of Young over to the far side. Perham leaves it back for his teammate. Chipped across right there at center ice by Fredericks, recovered by Perham. He's looking for Paget, but knocked away by Peduzzi. Another one rung off the post there by Fredericks, and quality shot there by the Flames, looking for goal number 2.
If you love listening to us here on Virginia Tech Hockey Network and you would like to sponsor us, you can send us a message at Virginia Tech Hockey Network on Instagram, or if you're at a home game here at Lancerlot, you can come talk to any of the off-ice staff. Thank you so much for all your support.
DeVivo speeding across the blue line, just lost it. Zach Stewart tried to keep it in as the Hokies quickly bat it back down, recovered by Cox in the cream jerseys. Far side, Stewart landed a light shot as Paget is just able to clear it. McLeod now battling with Perham. Dances around and puts him in the spin cycle. Stewart 1-on-2. Goes off to his right side, hesitates, and pinned up against the boards by Attilis. Wachtel mixes in there as well, and Corey Owens trying to free the puck. Liberty able to knock it across, but an icing will bring it back the other way.
Both teams playing really well right now with only one goal on the board by Liberty, but Virginia Tech still applying pressure to them while by the goal. And Virginia Tech also putting pressure on the Flames goalie.
Valen on the face-off. The Hokies able to keep it in. Lanigan sent one in from the blue line and grabbed by Young.
Young just being able to stay calm and know where the puck is almost at all times. Shown yesterday too, not letting the Hokies have a single goal, and right now being able to keep up.
Just cleared by the Flames, and Young now supporting his team. They've scored 5 unanswered goals as a shot from the far side. Out in the boards, Attilis recovers at the blue line, knocked away by Wachtel. Russell able to chip it back, however, and Liberty able to avoid the odd man rush. Wachtel back behind the net with Burchett. And now a hustle for the puck. Burchett looking for his teammate. Forrest bats it away. And Nate Cox back to recover, feeds it up to Larson. I believe he was looking for Owens there at the blue line, but pass off the money, and the Hokies will dump it in. Cox battling with a pair of orange jerseys down below the goal line, and the Hokies not able to keep it in the offensive zone. Cox feeds up to Farmer, backhands it down low. Farmer, at least before tonight, was leading the team in points as a freshman. Gloved by Forrest, knocked down and then covered up.
Great save by Forrest again, but going back to Young, I've noticed after last night's game and this game, his height really gives him an advantage. He's tall, he has long legs. When they try for the 5th hole, he's able to just block it immediately.
He's had a great couple of games. Got his first career shutout against Northeastern a couple weeks ago, as that one's, I believe, covered up by the body of Forrest. Either that or they knocked him over. I think it's going to be a penalty there on the Flames.
Yeah, just Virginia Tech getting lucky there and then blowing the whistle before Liberty has a chance to hit it in again.
Oh, it's not going to be a penalty. Kovac on the face-off, along with Peduzzi. The Flames keep it, but not able to keep it in the zone as Birkencotter retreats. And a cross pass to Cox. He'll go out for a rest. Garlock chips it up to Now. He's got the one-on-one, drops it back for DeCray. Knocked away by Russell, and the Hokies settling in here. Pass off the boards, the feed down low. Not able to land it to Peduzzi as Virginia Tech tries to keep it in. Peduzzi battling for it there in the far circle. Garlock had it stolen away by Russell as Virginia Tech quickly brings it right back into the zone. Gavin Now. Pass knocked away. He was looking for Tecray. As Farmer feeds it off to Emmy. Solid defense as they bat it away. The shot goes awry on the left side into the boards. Forrest has lost his stick. He's just got the opportunity to go retrieve it. As the Flames look for a push here with just about 10 seconds remaining in the first period. And icing there for Liberty will bring it back.
Forrest really trusting his teammates to keep the puck away from him as he had the chance to go out and grab the stick, making a quick recovery so he was able to grab it.
It's a bit scary when your goaltender doesn't have his stick. He's basically got a hand behind his back. As we get the face-off in the near circle, it's pinned up against the boards by Birkencotter. As Virginia Tech looks to poke it out, there goes the buzzer, and that'll conclude the first period. Liberty able to add one on the board on the power play, thanks to the chip-in. Virginia Tech still looking for their first goal against the Flames this weekend. Join us back in a few minutes for the second period here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network.